underway so we can get some more festivities happening. An awesome race in fourth place. Just the only fourth. Fourth place from Collie in Western Australia, car number 11, Greg Avens. Well, Greg, you earlier on today, we'll just wait for the camera work to get in. I spoke to you earlier on today and you said you had a tough old heat today. Tough old heat. You didn't know how you were going to go. You were asking me how many points you're going to need to make the final. All you worry warts, you've made the final, now you've finished fourth in the national title.
Yeah, nearly as good as it gets. That's the second one I've got. I mean, I don't know what it's going to take to get one. We battled our arse off. Thanks to my crew, Damon Lindley, Bob, Cody, all the guys from Ellenbrook Speedway and the club for putting it on a lot better tonight. Thanks for that. Collie Speedway boys, all the group, thanks a lot. Thanks to the guys we race against, all the staters for coming over, putting on a top show. Thanks to Rain for staying away, and above all, thanks Trace for believing in us.
There's Trace just up there. Well done, Greg Avens, ladies. Title. In third place, national title. Let's see. How about putting hands together for Damien? Left arm. Damien, congratulations. I guess for you, you would have seen a lot of this unfolding in front of you. An awesome race, but for yourself to finish third in the national title, you must be over the moon.
Oh, right, first time ever on a podium, so very, very happy.
It was a great race. Only a couple of stoppages, went a long way. The car felt good and everything came out all right?
Yeah, not too bad. Had a bit of vibration in the engine, but I thought stuff it. Be a new one.
Of course, you're many of the old fields who built a lot of the cars, but must be a lot of people you'd like to thank. Great race, third in the national title.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my family and crew, Mal King and everyone else that helped me through the night. The boys always help us out with the engines and stuff, and I'd like to thank my fiance. Cheers.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Third place in the national title is Damien Amato. The runner-up. What a great performance he had as well. He was in the thick of it for a long time, come through the field. How about putting hands together from Victoria, Troy Nielsen. Troy, congratulations, second place. You too, you probably would have folding race that was.
Yeah, it was real good. Thought I nearly had the win there for a minute. I might have taken each other out, but second's good enough, eh?
And the car felt good. There was a couple that overheated there towards the end. You were able to get through on?
Yeah, mine was the one that overheated mainly, I think. So I think I was lucky to finish. So, yeah, Hans puts a good engine together, but just have to keep them a bit cooler, I think. So.
And you've been here and been right in the thick of it in national and state titles before. You know what it's all about. They're very tough to win, but to be a runner-up in such a class field must be a great achievement.
Yeah, that's it. One day, but you can't be too confident, can you? So I'd just like to thank my girlfriend's old man Bruce Shrub and Dale Nielsen, my dad, over because I live up at Port Hedland. So yeah, they done all the work for it, preparation, everything, and thanks to all my fans and everything, and everyone that raced was great. Thank you.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up in Troy Nielsen. We might call up Brad McClure if we can. Brad, the defending champion. Brad. Presentations, we've got the Perpetual Trophy to give, and Brad can give that on behalf as the current champion. Brad, before we speak to the winner, an awesome race, and you're right in the thick of it for a long time.
Yeah, no, it was a good race with Barry for a few laps, and then we just ran out of legs. The engine started to go off a little bit, it got a bit warm. I was hoping for a few more cautions, but they just didn't come. Yeah, all credit to the guys that worked on the car all weekend, and Ground Masters, obviously what I said earlier, over here, and Oldfield definitely drove a fantastic race. He's had a tough weekend. He had to do a alphabet, C to B to A, so all credit to him. And on behalf of the SSA and everything, I'd like to present this to him along with the sash.
We'll get to that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you remember from last night, he missed one heat. In Heat 3, he went out in a borrowed car from rear of field. He then had to go via the C main. He was in the middle of the C main, he won it. He started from position 17 in the B main, he won it. He started from the A main and he won it. How about putting hands together for the new national champion for the second time, Jamie Oldfield. Well, where do we start with Jamie as far as this goes? It certainly was a race of attrition. Don't get sooky on me. You won the C main. You're talking to Rick. You won the B main. First of all, let's go back to last night. What were you thinking? You had a realistic chance of winning. Second heat, the car packs up. You don't finish.
There and then I thought my weekend was over, but you know, I said in the pits earlier to the guy Anthony King who helped me out all weekend, I said one thing I've learned in all these years of racing is you never ever give up. Doesn't matter how bad a weekend you have, you never give up, and I'll tell you what, it's just paid off. Then in the third race you went out in a borrowed car, you went out in Warren's car and you got a few points which probably helped you in the end. Yeah, that was probably enough. I think I picked up 8 points or something like that, just enough to probably, you know, put me in the front half of the C main to make life a little bit easier, but still to come through the, you know, even the B main with the calibre of guys in there. There was guys in that field that I actually thought had a serious chance of winning the A main, so I'm stoked. And then we come to tonight. You make the final, you're in the C main. Do you ever think that a couple of hours later you've just won the national title? No, not in my lifetime. I don't know what to say. I really got to thank all the guys that have helped this club put on this meeting. There's so much effort gone into this meeting, this one meeting, and so many people. They've all got to be thanked. I'm not going to start naming because you're always going to miss people out, but thanks to everyone. Doesn't matter how big or small a job that you've done, thank you very much. The guys that have helped me, especially Anthony King all weekend, as I said, Colin, Little Flavel, you know, once again there's a list of them, so thank you very much guys, and my only sponsor, Ultra Tune Morley, thank you. And of course you run Ultra Tune Morley, and I must say, being on the organising committee, he has done so much for this title himself, and there's been that many. How many times have I told you you probably should be concentrating on your racing and getting someone else to be doing some of the organising? I really think I've lost count. I have got one other person I really got to thank. Last night when I blew an engine, you know, we were humming and ahhing what we're going to do. I was going to go back tomorrow. I had an engine offered to me, the engine from 2 years or 3 years ago, national title that I had sitting there. I could have taken that, or I actually stole Ray Leonard's engine. So thank you very much, Ray. It's no longer sitting on my workshop floor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he won the C, he won the B, and now he's won the A main. The national champion, Jamie Oldfield. And just before we finish the presentations, on behalf of Speedway Sedans Australia, here's John Purser.
Thank you very much, Jason. I'd like to firstly congratulate Jamie on his fantastic effort tonight or over the weekend, and also, most of all, on behalf of the Speedway Sedans Australia, thank the Ellenbrook Speedway Club for such a fantastic effort they've put in. We had a few little hiccups last night, but they came good today, and we've had a fantastic weekend, and I'm sure everyone is very happy, and great to see Jamie have a win. Thank you very much, Jason.
Thank you, John. That concludes the presentations down here. Rick, on behalf of myself, thanks for helping us out. Great race. In the end, a great weekend.
It certainly was, Chase. Tremendous weekend, a successful weekend for the club, and it has been a great race. We'll just call get us up to Jamie's car as well. We're going to have all place getters photos with Jamie.
Just tell Dan Salto his signs didn't stick. Okay.
And after the photos, they're going to be getting on the tilt tray and doing a tour of the track so you can all applaud. special mention for Oldfield. Said that you signed, but thanks for
Peter's the biggest dresser of the whole.
Can you get a hand with Damo? Someone give Damo a hand.
Come here first. Here. Everyone here. Everybody. Moto.
Over here, guys.
Stay back here, guys.
One more. Another one we let you win.
Back here, guys.
I'm trying to do the ETI, it's just not working.
I think we should go to this.
One more here. Jamie by yourself. Need a couple here by yourself, all right? You at the front of the car.
How you going, Gary? You happy that's over, mate?
Right. $10 a head.
Yeah, you like the result?
Great salads. Yep. Staying here in WA. Nice barbecue. Plenty of cold
Hey,
drinks.
Fab. How you going, buddy?
Good, thank you.
You happy that's over?
Well done, and I'm so happy that everything went perfect for the night. Thank you very much for all the spectators and people who will buy this DVD. Thank you, guys, and thank to everyone that helped.
That's good, mate. Thanks.
Thank you. No, you want right back, I know.